We're going to be talking about sex in this video, so if you don't want to hear about sex, then I suggest you don't watch this. It's happening. I think it's time we had that talk. We're talking about sex. You're probably wondering why we're talking about sex. Why I'm talking about sex with you. For some people, sex is private. For some people, it isn't. Either way, it's not anyone's choice to tell you what you can and can't talk about. So let's just jump right into it. There's a big difference between sexual arousal, sexual attraction, and a sex drive. Sexual arousal is your body's response to being stimulated. Your sex drive is your body's pull to want to do sexual acts with either yourself or another person. And sexual attraction is looking at somebody and feeling a pull towards wanting to do a sexual act with that person. So typically, having a sex drive would mean that you're driven wanting to do sexual things with another person. Depending on how strong or weak your sex drive is, you'd either be more inclined to want to do this act or you would be less inclined. But it doesn't mean that you don't have a sex drive if you're less inclined. And sexual attraction is just looking at someone and thinking sexual thoughts, but it doesn't necessarily mean you want to act on them. There's different ways to be attracted to people. There's sensual attraction and then there's aesthetic attraction. So sensual attraction is the urge to touch and be touched by another person, whereas aesthetic attraction is just enjoying the view and enjoying what you see in another person. So I could see another person and be really aesthetically attracted to them and think that they're so good looking, and I could think about doing a whole bunch of dirty things with them. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to have sex with them. The whole point of this is to just try to understand that you can't assume what someone is or isn't mean to do just based on their sexuality. Because sexuality, as we all know, is on a spectrum. So even though someone may identify a certain way, it doesn't mean that there aren't little parts of their sexuality that aren't what would typically be known of that sexuality. Personally, I don't enjoy labels that much. Being trans and dealing with sexual attraction and intimate topics is a difficult subject because people know sex as a man and a woman and they think that sex means penetration, which isn't always true. There's so many different ways to have sex, and to make assumptions is the worst thing you could do. The best thing you could do is ask the person that you are interested in what they are and aren't comfortable with. Sometimes I feel like I won't be able to be intimate with another person because they would assume the way that I would be able to have sex. And while it may be harder for trans people to be intimate, don't think that they're not going to be able to be intimate. Don't think anything, just ask. What's not okay is to ask someone who you aren't interested in how they have sex and how they share their body with another person. Personally, it takes a lot of trust for me to be able to be intimate with another person. I think it has less to do with insecurities about my own body, but more insecurities of another person's assumptions on my body and what I'm willing to do or what I'm not willing to do. Since in health class, they basically just teach you the heterosexual to have sex, they don't educate you on anything outside of that. So many people don't know anything at all, truthfully, about what else is out there. I guess it just takes me a while to trust another person with my body because since they might not be educated, I don't know truthfully. It's a difficult subject because with every new person you meet, you're gonna have to educate them and you're gonna have to hope that they're willing to take the time to let you get comfortable. People nowadays that I know are just going around having sex like it's nothing. But to a person who doesn't have the body that they would be most comfortable in, there's a lot of things that go into how to be intimate in the body that you don't identify with. Because in your head you know all the ways that you want to be intimate with someone, but you might not be able to. But the biggest thing I hate hearing is people joking about like how trans men don't have dicks. Because one, if you assume that a trans man is in a female body, that's where you've gone wrong. Personally, I feel like my body it's just my body. I don't want to say it's my trans body, but it's my body, and what I call my body is not this or that. It's just what I've got, and that's that. But a lot of people don't know that there is such a thing as a prosthetic penis. And some trans men use them, some trans men don't. That's truly up to that person. But the biggest thing I could say is if you're interested in a trans person, or you're interested in anyone in general, talk to them about what you're comfortable with, talk to them about what they're comfortable with, and try to take the time to understand that not everyone is the same, and not every relationship is going to be the same, and not everyone is going to be able to do things at the same speed as everyone else. Patience is something that's really important, respect is something that's really important, and being understanding is really important in a relationship, whether it be with a trans person or not. This was all over the place, way worse than my first video, which if you haven't seen, check it out. I was really happy to make that video, and I know a lot of people liked it, and that makes me so happy. I hope this video was one that you all liked as well. I hope I didn't use any language that offended people. If I did, I apologize. I use the language that I use on a daily basis, that I feel most comfortable with. Yeah, and if you like this video at all, if you've got anything else to add to it, throw down a comment, let me know what you think. And with that, I'm just gonna say be safe, be loving, be kind, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment like I said. Thanks for watching. Peace.